Hello, quilting sisters. How are you today? It's my birthday, so I thought I'd do a video, of course. It was good to talk to some of you today. Next week, we're going to get this figured out, right? Okay, today I wanted to tell you about a really simple pattern. Like, serious. It's called a single slice layer cake quilt. You can look it up on patchworkposse.com, or you can just listen to this. I'm sure that'll be so much better. You take two layer cake squares, so two 10-inch squares, put them right sides together, and you sew a 1/4 of an inch on each side. You love it. And then you cut it in the center. You open it up, iron it, and you put one block like this, one block like this, one block like this, right? Alternate it, and there you go. So something really good you could do with a flannel, maybe, for a gift quilt. Okay, so I was reading, I know I do this all the time. I was reading an article on Quilting Daily about quilting intentions. So I see that Sarah's getting some things done and Granny's getting some things done, which is good. And I talked to you guys about my board before, and I don't know how to turn my camera while I'm videoing, so I just won't show you. But she says in the article, she says to make a board or do something online, which is fine, either one. And she says, first thing you should do is define why you do this. Why do you quilt? Like, really, what is your motivation? What is your reason for it? And what it means to you. List 5 words of what it means to you to quilt. And I thought about it, and one would be sanity. Probably 2 would be that I enjoy the process. I actually do. I like doing it. I think if you're only doing 1 word per, Jen, oh geez, love. I love to share, and that just feels like love to me, like a big hug. And create. I think that need to create. We all have that need. Okay, so then she says to tie your goals with what you want to get done with your values. So if you love the process and you're not really worried about getting things done, then maybe reevaluate what your goal is for the year, as far as maybe getting stuff done or not. She says to tell your friends and your family your goals. And we've talked about this at the first year, but maybe we should redo it now that we're on conference calls together. Maybe that's what everybody should have for the next one. Next Monday is their goal for quilting for this year. We did our words, but now what's your goal? And she also mentioned that your stash should spark joy, not drudgery. Like, if you have something, I'm looking at mine, that you maybe don't love anymore, maybe it's time to let it go, which I really like that. Okay, so this is 5 tips for a daily creative practice. 1, set a timer. Set a timer, keep it short, but do it every day. Do it for the process, not the outcome. That's number 2. So do it because you need that time to sewing and stuff. Number 3, make the setup special. And I think, if I remember right, what she meant by that was make it so that it's an enjoyable, that you can just sew, like you know you only have 10 minutes tonight or 20 minutes, or so that it's ready to go the next time you do it. Set a goal for what you're going to practice, work on, like what technique or something like that maybe. and keep a bank of inspiration, like magazines or things to do. Or anyway, Kate, I know I talked about Bonnie Hunter's Quilt Along, so if you didn't see, you should go check it out. It's called Unity. It's super cool. Pat Sloan is doing one as well, and she will do a block every day for 30 days. Anyway, so check her out. I think it's, I was trying to see the website, but it's Pat Sloan. Anyway, she will be doing a YouTube video every day in April. Okay, this is what I wanted to show you guys. It is out of the book Sisterhood of Scraps. Isn't that awesome? We could be that, Sarah. This is the pattern. And it doesn't maybe look like much to you. Let me turn the page and you can see why, of course, can you read that name right here? It's Nolan. Anyway, this would be an awesome exchange kind of quilt. And she actually made it as a signature quilt. So, be thinking about that and let me know if you think that would be an awesome one. They're half square triangles that we would exchange. I think we've done it before, maybe or not, but heck, we could do it again. And then we could sign it, or you could have other people sign it. It wouldn't have to just be us. But anyway, it's a super cool book if anybody wants to read it. Here's another cool book, Sunday Best Quilts. It's Corey Yoder and Sherry McConnell from A Quilting Life. And she takes very traditional patterns like on the front, and each one, they make a different one, a different version of it, of the same one. Anyway, it's a really cool book. I was trying to find the one I like the most, so I'm not wasting your time. Anyway, she does, of course I can't find it. I think she does a really cool job of taking some and changing them up. I don't know if that's my favorite, but that's what I could find at the moment. So anyway, I hope you have a great day, and I hope you got some sewing done, and hopefully tomorrow you get a little bit more done too.